Hi, I'm Emyle Watkins, and this is the WBFO Disabilities Beat. In December, a video of Governor Kathy Hochul being confronted at an Albany mall by a recipient of the Consumer-Directed Personal Assistance Program, or CDPAP, went viral. The activist, Julie Farrar, and her concerns with the program being moved from being run by over 600 organizations to one in the coming months seem to resonate with individuals and even elected officials online. This week on the Disabilities Beat, I spoke with Farrar about why she confronted the governor. Farrar has previously worked as a healthcare policy analyst and participated in the 1990 Capitol Crawl protest, which led to the passage of the Americans with Disabilities Act. What do you want people to know about who you are outside of that action you took?
Well, outside of that action that I took, I live life as a disabled New Yorker. It's not the number one thing that I identify with in my life as part of who I am, but it's very much a part of who I am. And I don't think that people understand how exhausting it is to be disabled, because you're fighting on so many fronts all the time just to exist. I keep thinking of that over and over again. I am weary to the bone of having to fight for the right to exist. And she's a big part of that right now by trying to turn the administration of the consumer-directed personal care program over to a corporation, which I just believe is just commodifying. Just another part of my life that as a disabled person is being commodified so that people can profit off of our poverty, off of our having to remain impoverished in order to get the things that we need in order to live.
And tell us a little bit more about why you decided to confront the governor that day and what you were confronting her about.
I confronted the governor that day, and I have this will be the third time that I have confronted her with my, I would say plea, but I think it's a demand. It's a demand by disabled and aging New Yorkers, because people will age into disability and age into needing home care. For her to preserve home care, for her to keep building the structure that we need in order to live in our own communities and participate and age in place. And she seems to be doing whatever she can to politically make friends, and it's really going to destroy consumer-directed care as we know it. And she needs to admit that she has not been transparent about this entire process with the contract, and she really needs to take responsibility for what she's done and talk to people, including in her own department, including the legislature, about what she's done.
Do you feel like disabled people have had a voice at all in this process?
In this process, no. In this process, we've been shut out. Everybody was pretty much shut out of this decision that she made. The legislators were surprised. It was done at the very end of the budget deal. And it's insulting to know that she is trying to talk to us about, telling us that we're being lied to when we know exactly what's going on. And when she's the one who has not been transparent, she is the one who put together this deal without even going through proper procurement process with the state. And she has not listened to the concerns of the Department of Health. They've put together these committees to cut costs for Medicaid, and none of them make sense. None of them are going to help people. They're going to hurt people who need services to remain in the community.
If Governor Hochul hears this story, is there anything you want to say to her right now?
Governor Hochul, please listen to us. We need to work together. You need to understand, you need to have us at the table so that you understand that our lives and the lives of our direct care workforce really are at stake. Our services are at stake, and listen to us.
You can listen to the Disabilities Beat segment on demand, view a transcript and plain language description for every episode on our website at WBFO.org. I'm Emyle Watkins. Thanks for listening.